Quick quiz. What does an accountant use for contraception? His personality. This joke tells us about the stereotype of an accountant. And what we're going to explore today is, does this stereotype help or hinder our ability to make money? First, we're going to explore what the stereotype is, where it came from, and then return to the theme. How does it help or hinder our ability to make money? To continue with the jokes, because they reveal the stereotype. Man goes into his cardiologist to inquire about a heart transplant. The cardiologist says, "You're in luck. We've got 2 hearts that will suit you. One belongs to an accountant, the other one belongs to a nurse. Which would you like?" Man thinks for a moment and says, "I'll have the accountant's heart. I want the one that hasn't been used." From this, we see that accountants are heartless. But there's more to the stereotype than just boring, heartless. There's also accountants ask the time. Looks at his watch. It's 5:15 and 23 seconds. No, wait. 26 seconds. No. 29 seconds. Here we see accountants obsessed with unnecessary detail. So to summarise our stereotype, accountants are boring, heartless pedants with no sex appeal, can't possibly get laid. Where did this unflattering stereotype come from? Well, it's been traced back to 16th century Italian improvisational theatre style known as commedia dell'arte. This theatre style uses stock characters, and one of those characters is Il Dottore. Il Dottore is an elderly gentleman wearing black flowing robes with an unattractive hook nose who consistently pontificates in Latin, getting in the way of the romance of the lovers. Now, Il Dottore is not necessarily an accountant, but we can see that accountants and financial people have been portrayed with this style. We see it in Shakespeare's Shylock. Why is this history so important? Well, it tells us that the stereotype has been around for an awfully long time, and that suggests it's going to be really difficult to change. So to return to our central theme, how does this help or hinder our ability to make money? Well, people rely on accountants to give them financial advice. Will they trust the advice of someone with a more dynamic personality? They rely on accountants to audit financial statements of companies. Will they trust someone who is not obsessed with detail? People rely on accountants to give them advice about tax and investments. Will they trust the advice from someone who's a flamboyant dresser? The accounting stereotype helps us make money. If you want to make money, as an accountant, you need to embrace the stereotype. If you want to know more about the stereotype, more about jokes about accountants, tweet us with the hashtag #BoringAccountant. If you want to make money, embrace the stereotype, don't fight it. You'll never make money as an accountant dressed as a beach bum. Cheers.